It is the most comfortable outfit.
नहीं वो खराब डेलीज है.
This won't be the most detailed get ready with me. It's actually not even really a get ready with me. This is, well, I guess it is. This is like what I normally do if I'm gonna go someplace, a doctor's appointment or whatever, someplace that's like not that serious. I do have dark circles naturally under my eyes, so I always take care of that. And then I'll just like dust all over my face with just like a powder foundation or whatever. And then, and I like to use like the tap, tap, tap instead of like the swirl. For me, it just shows up better. Let's see what else. I definitely want to make sure I do the brows because, you know, untamed brows, you just look, I mean, it messes up the whole look. And then like doing them brings it all together, even if you don't do very much, especially when you have thick eyebrows like I do. So when I'm done with this part, I've been using this Medicube PDRN jelly mist, I think it's called. I don't know. I'll make sure to link it. And it just leaves a nice little sheen. And I was just laughing with my husband, and he was just being himself. I'm using the L'Oreal, so I don't like this by itself, but if you pair it with something else, it's perfect. It works beautifully. Then I'm going to use the Bounce Mascara. I'm using the YSL lipstick that I'm always complaining about printing on my teeth, but I absolutely love the color it gives me. It's so natural to me, so I just love it. Then I'm lining my lips with a medium dark brown lip liner. And I'll try and make sure to link everything in the description box. And this is the finished product, friends. All right, you guys, who's that? Oh, we're about to head out, but I'm gonna show you guys the outfit first. My daughter just went. That's like my thing. So I'm wearing this outfit today, as you could probably tell. It is the most comfortable outfit. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. All right. Do I know where we're going? No, you guys know I never really know where we're going. Oh shoot, I left a bag that I wanted to take. Y'all know that goes with like everything. Okay. Like, I don't know how, but this, okay, so it might not go that well with this, but it still, you could still pull it off if you wanted to. Like the most neutral peach color, and it goes with so many things, but I don't think I'm gonna wear it with this. I actually don't feel like carrying a purse today. I think this has pockets, so we'll see. So hubby went in here. He's looking for a dry cleaner that's closer to us. You know, he likes to have all his clothes dry cleaned. He's always been that way. He likes them to be very crisp, very you know, starched or whatever. Very professional looking. Plus, he likes his Nigerian clothes to be done professionally. Me, I don't care. I don't care. I can just, you know, work it out. But, yeah, so that's what we're doing here. Look, burrito.
Is down. Whoa.
Oh, so we're nowhere near it.
Minutes away.
So friends, so? I am recording this on Sunday, and at this time my voice is basically gone. So if I sound a little bit too quiet, apologies. I am using a microphone. Anyways, this trip was all for me. I had been coming here a couple times, seeing some all black sambas, and I really wanted them. And then once I got here, they weren't there. These blue ones were there. And this lady, she was just like, I don't know. I felt like she was staring at my camera. I felt like she was just watching it. And like she went from one side to the other. So then I was like, let me just grab my camera. So the rest of the way, I'm pretty much holding my camera. I found this backpack, and I have no need for a backpack. I just loved it. And there was another one over here. It was like a fanny pack by True Religion. Thought it was really nice. Now, my husband picked up these shoes, and he really liked the fact that you can slip your foot in without any problems. I just felt like they were kind of grandpa looking. So then I came over here to the snacks, and I tend to want snacks whenever I'm having coffee. Like I like to have like bitter and sweet together. And I really couldn't choose which one. Like I really had a tough time. My husband, on the other hand, had a tough time finding a pair of shades. He left, can you imagine? He left all of his shades in Nigeria. He said he had packed them, but he left them on the bed. So anyways, we're here and we're looking for just a neutral pair. And I like these. I feel like these are the type of shades that you don't have to take off if you go into like a building or whatever, which he does a lot. Eventually he should get transitions just because he does wear glasses, but I thought they looked great. In the end, he didn't get them. Friends, so we are back home, and I didn't find what was I looking for? The shoes that I was looking for. And so after that, I was just like, let's just go. So he needs to take the car to the shop anyway. If you can tell, I am sweating. It is so warm in the car. Oh, the AC is not working, so he's gonna take it to the shop. Hopefully they can get that taken care of, inshallah. So all I got from there were these cookies for myself and some candy for my kids. Yeah, so, all right. You might be wondering how my weight loss journey is going. It's actually not going too bad. This is just like a cheat moment. I'm good. Be better with coffee. I think I'll make some coffee. I also got one of the huge ones of my water. Essentia. They sell them there, and they're cheaper than most places. I think every place, the 50.7 ounce. So I also got 2 of those. Sorry for chewing while talking. That's very out of character for me. Anyways, I'm tired of voicing over for now. Let's just relax in the video.
to effect because they chose to abide by the scripture, right? But the fear of, oh no, now we're giving it up, right? We're giving up the claim to prophethood to the Arabs, and we're going to be in trouble. That fear was an irrational.
It's Friday morning, and this Friday is starting off with something fierce. So I've already had my coffee, and I've got my energy together because last night was a tough night. All four of my kids were throwing up, sick, everything. No fevers, so some kind of stomach bug. And the result is an absolute mess in their bathroom. So check it. Yeah. I know, that's super nasty. So, I'm about to tackle this. Girl, first thing in the morning on a Friday. But I have had my coffee. So, let's get her done. I'm gonna need to change this because my arms are not protected. And if I'm gonna be recording, I need something that's gonna protect my arms. So let me go switch what I'm wearing real quick and I'll be back, inshallah. So I had to talk my husband into letting me show this portion of the video. And the reason why is because he felt like it was a poor representation of our household. And I know that my audience are stay-at-home moms who, know what this is like. So, and a lot of us love to watch clean with me videos and organizational videos and stuff like that. So we've seen worse. Honey, if you're like me, you like to watch hoarding, which I absolutely love. So this isn't necessarily gross to me. But I also understand that it is not a representation of who I am or myself or even my children, even though it is their bathroom. Um, as I said in the beginning, four children were horrifyingly sick in this bathroom. Uh, one of them has difficulty, with what's the word? Textures and things like that. And he really struggled with just being near the toilet and throwing up altogether. And then my youngest, he just struggled with knowing when to run to the bathroom to throw up. So, I mean, as a mom, this is not anything new. Like, my daughter felt bad. She was like, Mom, I feel bad for you having to clean up after us. And I said, Baby girl, I've been doing that since the day you were born. This is nothing new for me. So, if you relate, like, if you understand where my husband is coming from, I understand where you're coming from. There are certain things that maybe a lot of people feel like shouldn't be shown on the internet. But for my audience, I feel like showing this kind of stuff is very much appropriate. So, for the bathtub, I'm gonna have to take off my himar, but I'll start you guys off with me. But yeah, there's no way I can wash this whole bathtub in this huge himar. And I don't want to bore you guys with like a bunch of YouTube best practices, but the reality of it is that the customer is always right, even when it comes to YouTube. And you got to give the people what they enjoy watching. And my analytics show that my people love watching this stuff. But if you found it like off-putting, let me know. I'm genuinely curious. In other news, I did read an article that said that there is some sort of stomach bug going around the United States, but here in Ohio, it's actually quite high, the numbers of cases. And so I don't know what my kids ate. It said that it's in fresh produce. It said that it's something about it had been contaminated with some kind of feces. Allah protect us. I don't know. Just watch out, y'all. Assalamu alaikum, friends. It is much later in the day. Well, it's like 4:20, and I'm already dressed and stuff. I'll show you guys my outfit. But it's been a pretty chill Friday. I literally just woke up from a nap, and the scary movie that I was watching before I went to sleep was still on. So I don't think I took that long of a nap. But yeah. So when I got up, I know my husband hasn't eaten, and we ordered groceries, but they're not coming for another couple of hours, probably. So I guess I'm gonna find something to make for him, probably like his dumplings or whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make the dumplings, so because I know he likes that, and if I make him that, he'll be settled for like a really long time. And by the time I'm done with that, maybe the groceries will be on their way, and that would be my food, inshallah. So, all right. I forgot. I said I was gonna show you my outfit. Over. Both my sons are in here, so I'm wearing this one, and honestly, guys, this might be my favorite. It is just so comfortable, and I love a shirt dress, and it has like a collar. It's just so nice, and it has pockets. So yeah, I think even though we all love the white one, the white one is beautiful, but this one is definitely a close second, especially for my Salafi sisters who prefer to wear the dark colors, the blacks and stuff. So yeah. Um, all right. I wish I had my coffee, but my coffee is one of the things that are coming in that's coming in the groceries because I feel like but anywho, let me start. How many times have I cleaned this kitchen and this is still here?
I thought you were gonna wash it.
Why would I wash it? We need to take Ali took 2 medicines that are really important. Okay, so I don't want to get anything on this outfit, so I'm just gonna go and change and then come back. Oh my gosh, is this allergies? Okay, so I changed into the bati, and if you don't know, these are like a Muslim girl's dream. They're the easiest thing to wear. They don't move around, and even if you're nervous that they will, you can easily pin it and it still won't move. And it's like full coverage. And the material, it's cotton, so it's very light. You don't sweat in it. It's just so nice. So, and they're super cheap. Like wherever I go, baddies are very cheap. I don't know if it's because like they're easy to make or what, but I absolutely love this thing. All right, so we're making danwake. I'm pretty sure I say that absolutely with an accent because this is a traditional northern Nigerian breakfast that my husband loves more than like any other food. This is his absolute favorite food. I'm not sure what it consists of. I was told like flour, millet, I think kuka, and I don't know what those things are. I mean, I know what flour and millet is, but I don't know what kuka is. I know it's like the thing that makes it like green. Yeah, I don't know. Nigerians cook a lot with fresh greens like spinach and lots of like melon seed and groundnut oil and millet and fresh milk. So I don't know the traditional names of these things, but once it's come together, it looks like what you just saw. And I just plop it into hot water. I actually like the water to be almost boiling when I plop them in. I don't know why. To me, they seem to come out better when you do that. So, better, what do I mean by that? Like, the consistency is more like a rubber. Yeah, I'm making a huge mess, y'all. But there is no way that I have found that I can make danwake without making a mess. Like it always overflows. Danwake consists of eggs, onions, oil, and that's it. And then whatever like spices, usually Maggi seasoning and yaji, which is a mixture of spices and a bit of like heat, like red pepper spices also. So this is basically what it looks like at the end. And I'm gonna cut up the onion. So what I do is like I cut up the onion and then I put it in just the oil and I let it fry. So hubby doesn't really care for like the onions themselves anymore. He prefers just the oil, the onion flavored oil, and he likes it to have an almost burnt, not burnt, but like a bitter, but not too much. I don't know. You know, you learn the people you love how to cook for them, and that's his way. He likes a lot of eggs in his damake as well. That's the Maggi seasoning or Noor seasoning, and that's what the yaji looks like. And then I'm pouring the oil over it, sans onions, and then I mix. He doesn't like too much oil, but that's all there is to it. And this is extraordinarily filling. I personally don't care for it, but my family loves it. The only ones who don't eat it are really just me and my oldest son. Friends, so I have finished the damake and I was just sitting upstairs watching some vlogs and my groceries were finally delivered, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at those. And I'm actually waiting for my coffee to be delivered. So hubby was so happy that I made him his like, you know, his favorite little meal or whatever. And he he was just like, you know, I'll buy you some DoorDash or whatever if you want some. And you know, he was basically talking about for dinner tonight. But I don't like to eat really heavy at night, so I was just like, let me just have coffee now. So I got me some Paris baguette, and that's coming. So that's what I'm waiting for. Little ears over here listening to everything that I say. All right, you guys, my coffee and pastry has come. So check it out. So it's a berry tart and iced caramel macchiato. That's what it looks like. This is not the first time I've had this. This is like the 5th or 6th. I absolutely love fruit tarts. And this is the best one I've ever had. This place is called Paris Baguette. This is the first time I've ever heard of it since moving here in Ohio. So I don't know if it's any place else, but it is absolutely the best place that I order from for like sweets and stuff. So good. So good.